So all this pain that you had inside of you, how did that get resolved in primal therapy? What happened?
I cried and cried and cried and cried about it until finally I was able to get to not just what I was hurting about, but what I needed to make it better. And then sometimes I would ask for it with words, but so very often it goes back so far that it ends up just being crying, but I'm still asking. Because in the crying is the asking, because it's so early. It's so early. I never got anything. I didn't get picked up unless they had to. I didn't get touched unless they had to. I never got comfort. And that's the difference now. I didn't know what to do to feel better. I didn't know there was a feeling better. I had no concept of what that might feel like. And now when I need to feel better, I go do something to feel better. I can imagine, oh, if I do that, I won't feel so bad. And I didn't even know that I wasn't feeling okay. I didn't know there was a good and a bad. It was just all awful. But I didn't know it was awful even. Right. I thought that was the world. I thought that was life. What I put up with was something I would never put up with now. What I put up with in people, what I put up with in job situations, I'd never put up with that. I have a really nice job now with really nice people who are kind and gentle, and they never would yell at you.
That's great. So you can have a good life?
I have a nice life. I have nice friends. I have people that care about me.
So do you feel all those changes come from feeling the feelings in primal therapy?
There is nothing else they came from. You cannot think that level of pain better. You can't do it. I can't do it. And that was part of the pain. I couldn't fix what was wrong with me because as a baby, I could not fix what was wrong with me. So that's the life I lived. I could never fix the pain. I couldn't even imagine. Like people imagine if I can't fill in a blank because I really don't know, but maybe, I don't know, yoga, or if I go running or something, that it's going to make them feel better. And then they do. They have a very different life than me. My life had no better.
Right.
I lost 27 years of my life in that act out. That act out of trying to be someone that was lovable enough. You know? Not one more second goes to anybody like that. I mean, he's a really bad case, but to anybody like that.
And that's what you got out of the therapy?
Absolutely. And it comes out in everything, in friends, in jobs, and there are really nice people in my life.
That's great. So your life is good now?
Yeah.
You also have a great job. Well, you're very talented.
Thank you.
Yes. I know that you've done drawings for us and things, and I know you're very talented. It's paying off now in the outside world, right?
Right. It took me a while to find out what I wanted to do, but I do exactly what I want to do. I enjoy being there. I mean, this is a job that I work 60 hours a week, and that's what's required in the job. That's what everybody does.
Right.
And I am not, and I don't walk in there going, another long day. I'm just excited. It's really fun. It is fun almost every minute.
That's great.
Yeah, it's great. It's just really fantastic.
So do you say primal therapy helped you achieve all this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. I knew what I wanted to do. I felt through that I had to make sometimes 20, 30 phone calls a day, and I'm someone who used to just choke up if I ever picked up a phone. And always ask. This is the thing. To get the job I got, I had to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask, and then work and then ask again. It took me 3 solid years of asking to get the days in, to get in the union down here. The Hollywood Union was the hardest one to get in. 3 solid years of trying. And I don't give up, and I would try and try and try, come and feel how hard it was to keep trying, come and feel how hard it was to keep asking, beg people in my feelings to give me a job even though I didn't deserve it, even though I wasn't good enough, even though they could hire 100 people better than me, all those feelings.
Going all the way back down.
Going
to
all the way
childhood.
back, yeah. Love me even though I'm not good enough, even though,
right.
all those
The
feelings that are just feelings, right?
Right. Just feelings.
Just feelings, they're just feelings. But they came up every time I picked up a phone and called another stranger to say, give me a chance.
And now you pick up the phone?
Now I don't need to pick up the phone. I'm on the crew. I don't need to do anything. I go in every day. And
but
if this
you
show
do it before.
and if this show gets canceled,
yeah,
I'll have to do it again, and it'll be fine. I'll do it.
That's great.
And during the strike, I called people all the time. It's fine. I'm not hurting anybody by calling them. That's the feeling. I'm harming somebody by asking. I'm harming them by coming into their space.
That was with your
That was
parents.
the feeling, yes.
Right, that was the feeling.
That was the feeling.
That's how they made you feel.
That's exactly.
And then it's transposed into the present, and it keeps you from living. Really.
It makes me so scared. I can't do what I need to do to take care of myself. Right. The first few years was really tough for me. Really tough.
There was a lot of pain to feel there.
A lot of pain.
Mm.
Yeah, and a lot of layered, reinforced pain because of opening up at first and then getting into this bad relationship, which layered all those repeat horrible incidents on top of what I had as a child.
You recreated basically
Exactly.
what you didn't have.
Exactly. And I have as many feelings about that relationship as I do about my parents. It is as intense, and I do need to feel those too, and I do feel those too.
It's pretty remarkable because, I mean, you had so much pain to feel, and then he did not help,
No, he didn't.
your life, it made it worse, and then you got out of that and you made your life.
Right, and
remarkable.
it's really a nice one too.
It's great.
It's really nice.
It's great.
I was just walking around work a couple of days ago, and it just came in my head, I'm really happy. And then I just started to laugh because I don't think ever before, and I'm talking back, years, I don't think I ever said that before. It's just to pop into your head, and having a really good time. I'm just walking around with a bunch of brushes and paint, and I'm walking over to another stage to deal with something that needs to be fixed in a set, and it just occurred to me, I'm really happy. It's really nice.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming, Catherine. It was really interesting and it was great. Thanks a lot.